What are you saying, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Can you believe we haven't got a 1-2-3 draft yet? Today we're going to change that. We've got to, so make sure you stay to the end. Subscribe if you haven't already and like if you enjoy the video. But without further ado, let's get into draft attempt number 1. I'm looking for a 3-back formation and we get one in the 3-4-1-2. Our captain pick, whoa, we get 77 rated. We get 89 rated Carlos Puyol. Welcome to the team. It's great rating for a centre back, by the way. And you know what? I'm going to take my centre backs first, seeing as we've got a centre back captain. Our next one is going to be Pau Torres. Actually gets that link with Puyol. And we get Bonucci. 88 rated is not bad at all. If we can get some high rated left mids here, we get Luis Diaz. 86 rated isn't bad. Our first centre mid, we get 92 De Bruyne. So it's promising. We've got a few Prem players to work with. Next, we get Ward-Prowse, who's great for chemistry. But that Valverde for rating, 88 rated. Decisions. I think I'm going to play it safe and take the Ward-Prowse. And hopefully we can get some big players here. Right mid, we get Marcos Llorente, 84 rated. Cam, number 1, can we get a Pele? We get 87 Dele Alli. I haven't really seen this. Is that a pro live card? Interesting. But we get the Bruno Fernandes, who I will take. We've got a Prem theme going. We can get an icon striker. It's not to be. I'll take Carlos Vinicius just for the Prem theme. And our next striker isn't great either. I'll take Gerard Moreno. Got a lot of Spanish players. And then in goal, we get Fromes. Take my next keeper now. See if we can get a high rated keeper. We get Casillas, which is amazing for the chemistry. Literally just 2 chem away now. And it's the Bonucci. I'll take my reserves now. And there we go. There's 94 rated Johan Cruyff. Welcome to the team. Straight up, that's a plus 19 upgrade. Surely the rating's gone up to maybe 88, 89 even. We get Mo Salah, who can play right mid perfect, and it did jump all the way up to 89 rated, which is really nice. Does this make it 90 rated? It doesn't. Oh, that's a shame. You need a high rated centre back and a high rated striker, and I'm confident we can get another high rated striker with the amount of icons there are. Here we get Lautaro Martinez, who is high rated. We also get Locatelli. And we get Beth Mead. But I don't think she'll play. So it's between the Martinez and the Locatelli. And seeing as we need a high rated striker, I will take the Martinez. It would be -2 to the chemistry. But does that bring it up to a 90 rated? It doesn't. Wow. We need a new centre back then. Ooh, so here we get Kylian Mbappe, who will struggle for chem as it stands, but isn't a bad pick. We also get Yaya Toure, who could play centre mid, +2 on the Ward-Prowse. And I mean, everyone's on chemistry, so it doesn't really help out with chemistry. Actually, Willian's a +2 as well. Erdegaard, there's no point taking him. So Mbappe is +4 to rating, but I just feel like I can get an icon striker. I'm just not sure whether that icon striker will be a Hullet that can play centre mid, but which would mean I can still take the Mbappe, or I could take, you know what, I'm going to take Yaya Toure here because I'm very confident we're going to get a high rated striker, icon striker. We won't get in this pick. We get Julian Brandt. But there's that high rated striker. I knew it was coming. Puskas, welcome to the team for a +3. We just need an Italian manager and we're done for chemistry, and we're 90 rated. We get Trossard here, which takes us down to 89. If I put in the Lautaro Martinez, do we go back up to 90? We do. So we really just need a high rated centre back that can replace the Pau Torres, and we're really close to that 1, 2, 3. Ah, not a stinky pick here. Okay, if I do this, are we at 90? we're not. We've dropped in rating, and EA are not helping us. Please, please, a high rated centre back to finish. We get DeMarco. I'll take him, but it's not what we want. Please, just a high rated centre back now. No, we don't get it. We don't get it. Oh, that's so sad. That is so sad. And we've even dropped to an 88 rating. No. Do we go back up to an 89? We do go back up to 89. This is such a high rated draft. It's such a shame that we're not gonna get enough rating. That's not ideal. Not ideal at all. So we are going to be 1 chem short. That's not a bad draft attempt. So I want to focus on getting cams and attackers. So I'm going to take the 4-3-1-2 formation. And for a captain, I would have liked to take CR7, but we get Alex Morgan there at the end, 89 rated. I'm going to take our cam position now, and we get 95 Zinedine Zidane. Really great for the rating. Here we get a choice between Pedri and Little. I think I'm going to take Pedri. Barcelona in Spanish. You know, there's the Bonmati, there's the Putellas that could link up. We get Veron here, which 89 rated and being an icon is really nice. And then we get Bonmati, lovely. It's going to near perfect link to that Pedri. Hopefully we can get a high rated centre back now. We get Tomori being the highest rated along with Kosonu. I'm going to take Tomori. English and Serie A should be easier to link, and it is because we're going to get another England defender in Chris Smalling, and our left back is going to be Ashley Cole, another Englishman. Can we get a full English defence? Maybe Trent or Reece James? We don't get Trent or Reece James. We do get Wan-Bissaka, who for chemistry purposes fits perfectly, but I'm going to take Perise. She can play centre back as well and left back, all across the defence. Amazing. And obviously gets those French links as well. And in goal, if we could get a high rated keeper, it would be amazing. We get a choice between Berger and Nick Pope. And the reason I'm going to take Nick Pope is because the English players we have in our team are higher rated. There's no guarantee that the Perise will stay at right back. So I will take Nick Pope here. So we're at an 88 rating with 29 chemistry. Promising start. We're going to take our keeper pick next. And we get Aaron Ramsdale. We also get Campbell. And because we have Pope already, I'm going to take the Campbell in case we need to get Alex Morgan a bit of chemistry. And if we do that, that is +2 to the chemistry. I'm going to take my defender picks now as well in case I need to take a high rated defender from the reserves. Here we get a great choice of right backs, but it would have been between Cancelo and Reece James, and I think I'm going to take Reece James. We've got so many England players. If we do that, that's a +1, and we're still at 88 rated. I'm going to take my next defender pick here. We get Spinazzola, and now I'm going to move on to my reserves. Hopefully we can get some high rated icons to go up front. We can in Eric Cantona, but because we're doing so well with chemistry, I am going to take the 92 Lionel Messi. I'm going to play him here, and that's going to complete our chemistry. And we're still at an 88. No, are we still at an 88 rating? No, we've gone up to an 89. So looking at the team, if we could get a higher rated goalkeeper, higher rated centre back, then I don't see why not. I don't see why we can't get that 90 rated draft. Here we get Benzema. We also get Oberdorf, who would be a +3. She can play centre back. The only problem is it's going to be a bit difficult to get her chemistry. So I'm going to take the Benzema, and we might even be able to sneak him up front. We lose -3 doing that, but if I put in Nick Pope, we're back up +2, and it's a +1 to the rating. Hopefully we can get an icon though, like an 93 rated Johan Cruyff, who's going to replace the Benzema. and it's going to keep us at an 89 rated, but obviously our chemistry is finished now. Here we get Thunderstruck Ansu Fati. Not bad, could have been a lot higher for the rating though. Next pick isn't great. Take the Williamson. You get Felipe Anderson here. Oh no. I have a feeling we're not going to get any more high rated picks. It doesn't look like it. So this will probably go down as another 89 rated draft. Wow. Look at that. The bench is just all gold players. Absolutely awful. I'm going to order it up. It probably will go back up to an 8-9. No, it hasn't gone up yet. I've got the Zakaria here to replace with the Ansu Fati. Williamson for Felipe Anderson. We are at an 8-9. Unfortunately, we're not going to be... we're not going to have enough rating to go to a 90 rated draft. Maybe in the next draft, we'll have an opportunity to get that 90 rating. We get the 3-4-2-1. Surely this will be the occasion. Can we get a left winger as our captain? We can't. We actually don't have much choice for captain. 370 rated in the captaincy pick is absolutely crazy. I'm going to take 90 rated Lionel Messi. Likely won't get the chems, probably won't end up playing. But wow, wowie, this is an awful start to the draft. Pure gold players. We're going to have to take the left mids and right mids as well, which are always low rated, so not looking promising. Could this be the worst Fut Draft? I think this is probably the worst ever start to a Fut Draft I've ever seen. It's literally all gold players. We get Williamson here, Centurion. We get Maldini here, 93 rated, which is really nice. But we're back to the gold players again. I'm going to take Zuma. Goalkeeper, we get to Stegen. We also get Van der Sar. I'm going to take Van der Sar on this occasion. And our centre forward, we're going to get Puskas. And then our striker, which could be a 94 rated striker, but I never usually see them. There's a 94 Haaland, a 94 Lewandowski, I believe. But we're going to have to go with 89 Son, which I don't mind because he can play left mid as well. We're at an 87 rating so far. Here we get Frimpong, who's 87 rated. We also get 86 rated Gomez though. And because he's a centre back, I'm going to play him English as well, links to the Williamson. It's nice for the balance of the squad. Here on what looked to be a bad pick, we get 92 rated Benzema. It's actually going to come in and provide a little bit more chemistry. The main problem is the midfield at the moment, and Zico is going to come in and sort that out. Plus 17 on the Sanderberg there. We're up to an 8-9 actually, with a few improvements that we could make. This was meant to be a big pick, but unfortunately it's not. We do get Mane though, who could potentially play. We also get Dybala, who I don't think will play, so I'll take Mane. I'm going to play him left mid. Next pick we get nobody. Kelechi Iheanacho, welcome to the team. We get DeMarco here, we get Dybala as well. Lack of icons, lack of Argentinians. It's not ideal. DeMarco could potentially play. I am tempted to take DeMarco over Dybala just because he's, I'm going to take DeMarco. Here we're going to get Johan Cruyff, who's 94 rated. Obviously Hullets there, who could have played centre mid, but I'm willing to take that risk just because we've got a few more centre mid picks coming up here. And here we get Rodri, who can play centre mid, which is perfect. It's actually going to complete our chemistry, and we're going to be at a 1-2-3. So maybe the trick is to start the draft really badly, and then get all the good picks on the bench and reserves. We get 84 rated Madison here, who actually can come in for the Marcus Llorente. We do drop down to a 8-9, but we get a big pick here. Could have been way bigger though. Could have been way bigger. We get Klaus, who is actually going to get more rating and actually keep the chemistry. We don't go back up to a 90 rating just yet. If we can at least get one more big card, we get Carvajal there, and we don't get a big goalkeeper. But we're still at 89, mind you, with a 90 rated player to bring on the bench, bring on from the reserves, but I don't think it's going to go up to 90. Unfortunately, it's not. We're so close. But you know what? I liked how this draft turned out into something decent. I think we probably hold the record right now for the most 1-2-2s in a Fut Draft. So for our formations, we get the 3-4-2-1. We know how many high-rated centre forwards and strikers there are. Hopefully I can get a winger as my captain. I could take Neymar, but that's Zico, who can play centre mid or centre forward, I'm going to take as my first pick. Next pick, we're going to get John McGinn. What a midfield that is. Left mid, you never really expect it to be a high rated one. We do get Pires or Ribéry here, and I'm going to base it on the different positions they can play, and because Pires can play right mid as well, I'm going to bring him into the team over the Ribéry. I'm going to take our right mid now. I'm hoping we can get a high rated winger on the bench as well, because the right mid picks are never usually that high. We get Mateo. Now, the key to getting this 90 rated draft is a high rated defense. And as long as we can get 2 90 rated centre backs, and we get the highest rated centre back, 93 Maldini, that is amazing. Now, we are going to need to get one more 90 rated and then maybe like an 86, 87 rating. It's not going to be in this pick, but hopefully we'll be able to get it from the bench. Our striker will be Gaza, and I'm actually going to take my defenders now to see what we get. We get Klaus, who could play on, he could play right mid to be fair, so I'm going to take him. Next centre back is going to be DeMarco. DeMarco can play centre back. Obviously is going to link up nicely with the Maldini as well, which is really good for the rating, but we're going to need like a Virgil van Dijk or a Ruben Diaz in that position there. Maybe another centre mid, and then we'll be looking at a higher rating. I'll take my centre forwards now. I'm confident that we'll get an icon front three eventually. It's probably our first icon here. Yep, Johan Cruyff, 93 rated. And up front, can we get a 94 rated Haaland? We can't get a 94 rated Haaland. We get a choice though between Sam Kerr and Hegerberg. And I'm tempted to take the Hegerberg actually. Sam Kerr being Australian, it might be a bit difficult to link her. And there's not really a high rated Chelsea player that fits in the team. I might be wrong, but I think I will take Hegerberg. You know, we could get a Diani and stuff like that. So that's going to be the starting lineup for now. I'm going to take my goalkeeper pick here, see if we can get a high rated one, and we get 91 rated Iker Casillas. So as long as we can get a high rated centre back, centre mid, I'm sure the front three will look after itself. We might be on for a 90 rated draft. I'm going to take my reserves now from back to front, and we get 94 rated Robert Lewandowski. He's going to go up front. Not going to lose us any chemistry, but that's really good for the rating. We must be up to an 89 now. We get a choice. We get Bernardo Silva, who can play centre mid. We also get Dembele, who could play right mid, but our right mid position's already sorted. So I'm going to take Bernardo Silva. Good rating increase on the John McGinn. Surely we're at an 89 now. We are. Not up to a 90 just yet. We're going to need a new striker. Actually, if I put Hegerberg in, we'll lose one chemistry. But the rating does go up a little bit. We just need to replace that centre back with I'll be honest, it does need to be a 90 plus centre back. We get Eusebio though, 92 rated, great for chemistry, great for rating. Surely we're at a 90 rating. We are at a 90 rating, and that's with a 79 on the bench, by the way. We've obviously got Hegerberg to bring in. We're running out of opportunities to get a new centre back though, but we do get one here in Rosucci, who, because she's Italian, she's actually going to get one more chemistry point, and it's going to increase our rating just slightly, ever so slightly, and we are looking like it could be possible, but I'm not sure with that 83 rating how the rating will hold up going forward. We get Hullet, which for rating and chemistry gives us a little bit of a boost. That actually completes the chemistry, and we're still at a 90 rating with a 79 on the bench. I'm going to put them in now just to see, do we go up to a 91 rating? Could this be the first 1-2-4 draft? We don't go up from the 90 rating, but we must be quite secure for the 90 rating. And as you can see, we've got 7 icons in the team. Now, this is our last chance at a high rated centre back. Doesn't look like we're going to get one. We don't. So the back three is set. It's set at that. So if we can just pick up any more high rated cards, that would be amazing. And we do. We get 93 rated Puskas, who's going to replace the Eusebio. But for the rating, that is perfect. We're still at 90 rating with a 77 on the bench there. We've only got 2 picks left. I am going to be a bit cheeky and put the 79s in again. And even with the 79s in, we're still at a 90 rated draft. Is this the first 1-2-3 on the channel? Is the challenge complete? Let's see what else we get. Get a 75 rated player here, and we do go down to an 89 rating. Our last pick though is it's not high rated, but 84 rated isn't awful. Now is the moment of truth. We're going to order up the bench and see if we've done it, if we've completed the challenge. Will we get that 1-2-3? So add a little suspense. This player Wallace is going to be replaced by the Bernardo Silva, but for now we've got 3 84s from the reserves to change. We're still at an 89. We're still at an 89. Is this going to bring it up to an 89? We're still at an 89. So the moment of truth, we're going to replace the Bernardo Silva with Jed Wallace. Is this going to take it up to a 90 rated draft? It does. We've done it. We've got the 1-2-3. We can tick it off. It's taken a long time, but we've finally done it. We've finally got the 1-2-3. And you know what that means? The next challenge is going to be drafting to get a 1-2-4.